What's up, everybody? So it's day 2/3 on the center console build here, and I never really showed you guys like a final product that I'm going for. I'm gonna put up a picture right here, and basically you'll see it involves wrapping it black, which will probably be one of the last things that are done after a lot of other things. Also, the T-top would be painted black, and I'm kind of thinking about these rails right here on the bow. Wondering if I should make it match gloss black with the T-top or not, or if it'll look weird if it's chrome. And then looking at the seats here, I really like these captain chairs, but I might replace them with something else just because they don't really move around the way they're supposed to. But maybe there's a way to clean things up and make them function. And maybe I'll actually like the way they look and stuff. So we'll kind of see on that. The instrument panel, I'm definitely going to do some switch ups there. I'm not really sure exactly which equipment I'll keep and which I'll replace, but honestly, I can kind of see a lot of it getting replaced, except the gauges maybe. This key area definitely needs a little bit of love there. Steering wheel, that thing on top, right there, will probably need to be repainted for sure. And then I think the steering wheel I'll keep. I mean, it works. I don't think it needs to be fancy or anything like that. Position's a little interesting. Also, eventually the center console will probably be painted, especially if we're messing with the instrument cluster. And today's goal basically is just to clean up the boat inside, making it kind of nicer to work on, and just so it uncovers any damage so we could kind of see what we have to do. Something I've been messing with right now was this rub rail. So there's this caulk here that's just all over the place. It comes off pretty easy. So all this will be getting removed piece by piece until it's perfectly clean. Might have to remove the rub rail to get all of it. I think I'll have to, so maybe unbolt it there. And this rub rail is gonna stay, and it's just gonna get recaulked right there, and then possibly painted on the actual rubber part. This filler part will most likely be a piece of trim, or maybe a new rope. We'll see. I just know the rub rail is very expensive. It's about $1,000 to do this whole boat. So by keeping it there and freshening it up, we're gonna save a lot of money. I also noticed there's this bend here. I'm hoping I could get it out, maybe push it from underneath with a jack or something. And then here on the bottom, it's looking really ugly. Yesterday I started cleaning it, and it's all gonna have to be sanded and repainted with the bottom paint, as well as some gouges that I mentioned in the last video. The motor could also use a new coat of paint. This oxidation here, it's kind of chipping off and stuff, so it definitely could use a refresh, and it would make the boat look a lot better. All right, so I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place today. So for now, I'm gonna clean the inside. You can hear the water filling up. I have some hot water, and what I wanna do is pour it on this ice here because this didn't melt at all overnight. So I wanna get that melted down so it starts draining, and then start cleaning the inside there. So kind of starting from the front, working our way back. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff there, the fishing stuff that came out of the cupboard thing up top, and then there is this thing, which is a little bit nasty. And when I say nasty, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Just needs to be cleaned out, sorted through a little bit, see if any of this is junk or should I keep it. Might take this off for now. Got some really nice pliers here that are brand new. That's cool. And then a bunch of these things. There's an extra 2 props in here, which is crazy. Here's a bunch of life jackets. A little bit nasty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and probably throw them in the washer on something light. I'm sure this is not the proper way to wash these, but it feels like it's a good start. Okay, now some hot water on this ice here. There's actually not much ice. That didn't really help at all. Okay, so this compartment is all set, and I did run into a few issues. The issue I had was I kept having the water clog up inside here and it wouldn't drain. So my word of advice, if you guys are doing this, is don't let a bunch of dirt go into that drain, because that'll cause you some issues, and it'll start clogging up. I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do there, but I tried some air. Didn't really do the trick, so I'll probably have to come back with a thin drain snake or something. Okay, so I'm wrapping up for the night. Cleaned up the boat, most of it. These things still have the drains clogged, so I have to kind of figure that out. That one's a little better than this one. Got the cooler area cleaned up. This thing had a bunch of mildew and stuff, so I scrubbed it. Looks brand new. And then this thing is just kind of shot. Probably gonna have to reupholster. Same with this. I mean, definitely gonna have to reupholster. Here looks a lot better. It's not absolutely perfect, but I actually spent a lot of time on it, and I'd say it's pretty good overall. I actually have to open it, so it's good that I showed you. Cleaned up in here. This one was kind of crazy. It was a little scary to do it too, but this was legit like black. Like, it was just disgusting in there. So looks pretty clean overall. Not perfect, but pretty nice. Something I want to do soon too is take off all this caulking and put on new caulk. And I'm still debating if I want to paint this or just polish, but most likely it'll have to be painted because there's a bunch of stuff like that. And then if I want to do the instrument panel, then we'll have to probably paint it to make it look kind of nice and clean. Still have to clean this with the mildew cleaner, which I didn't do, basically this whole half. This stuff just takes a really long time to do. But there's all the trash that was in the boat. So tomorrow we'll vacuum it out. But it's looking a lot better already. Pretty crispy. These life jackets didn't clean out all the way. I did a pressure washer on them. I tried scrubbing them with a drill brush, and it's not really perfect. There's still some mildew on there. Letting them dry right now, right in front of the heater, and then we'll kind of see what happens. Might just have to use some other ones. So that's it for today. Not too much done, but seems like, but it was also some good progress. So a lot of the nastiest things like this was cleaned out, so I'm happy about that. And we can start kind of getting a little bit finer with the details, like little scuffs there and stuff like that. And eventually I want to do the Ava foam, the teak. I know everyone's doing it, but I really like the look of it. So it looks kind of like wood, and it's soft to step on, it cleans nice. Hear a lot of good things about it, and I love the way it looks. So we'll probably be doing it in a lot of places. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you, or you'll see me tomorrow, hopefully. And here's kind of an update on the whole situation. Kind of a mess. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow.